Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I had a massive coffee before filming, and that's maybe going to explain what everything that goes on in the rest of the video. But I had a big coffee because I was feeling a bit tired, and now I have all the energy in the world, which is great for me, maybe not so great for you, I don't know. But oh, by the way guys, a tragedy happened. It did. I don't know if you can guess what the tragedy is just by looking behind me. Like, can you spot an icon that's missing? Literally, whenever I see that empty space, it's kind of like, well, I was going to say it's like, you know, someone died and then you saw like their bed. Anyway, but no, I'm not going to compare this to actually someone dying, because that's not similar at all. This is much worse. No, I'm joking, of course. Oh my gosh, I kind of feel like I'm digging myself a hole now. Should I be joking about death? Well, I don't know, but why not? Because I was just about to say, I think we should make light of everything. Well, we shouldn't. Do you know what? Anyway, guys, today we have an Aliexpress kind of haul, but then I've also got a couple of other things that I got from like other places. And I just thought, you know what? It's more of a new makeup and stuff haul, if that makes sense. So, oh my gosh, guys, I'll just quickly show you the tragedy, though. It's so sad for me to show you this because I've just hidden it behind the table where I cannot see it, pretending it's not happened, but it has. So I'm just going to show you. Okay, brace yourself, guys. This is going to be sad and poignant. I don't know what happened. Like, I couldn't tell you, but I definitely think it had something to do with my Sphinx cats. So I just came in my makeup room last night to edit, and I spotted Unicorn on the floor looking all sad and dehorned. I think that's kind of the saddest thing about it, honestly, is that his fucking horn came off. Like, he's sad, just the fact he came off the wall. Like, that is so sad to think of him plummeting to the ground, not knowing what was going on. But I think it's sadder that his fucking horn came off. This is what makes him magic. Like, this is just the equivalent to like if a guy's dick fell off. Like, honestly, like, he's just so sad. Do you know what though, right? I've not lost all... Oh no, I was just about to say I've not lost all hope. And I've just realised the massive crack. So yeah, actually I've lost all hope. I have. I was going to say I'm just going to get my glue gun out and I can just like glue gun the horn back on. But do you know what? I definitely, like, there's no way that's ever going to hold up on the wall. He has a fractured skull. But do you know what? I'm going to give him his horn back. I am. That sounded a bit weird, didn't it? I'm going to glue gun this back on, and then I'm going to put it somewhere. Oh, do you know what? Maybe I could like just glue gun this to my head and just call it a day. Just like, hey, could you imagine if I did that, right? And then I couldn't get it off. And then my boss phoned me on Teams, and like I had to answer because I didn't want him to think that I was fecking about not working. So then I had to answer, and I was like, I was talking to him like this because I did not want him to see my horn. But then I just happened to go down and he saw my horn. Could you imagine, like, how would you explain that? Okay, so as I mentioned, this is just a little bit like what I've just managed to justify spending my hard-earned money on, like stuff that I definitely don't need but like. So the first thing I got, which I have kind of hinted, I've not hinted, I've said. So I was so impressed with that halo hair that I got from Amazon. I got another one. Of course I did, because honestly, this is just... it's such good quality, like, and I don't really have much of a frame of reference to, you know, compare it to, because I'm not an expert in like hair extensions or hair, or I'm not an expert in anything, honestly. Like, there is nothing I am an expert in, maybe just being fabulous. I'm just joking, I'm definitely not that. I know what I'm an expert in: awkwardness, like being awkward. I have a first class honours master's degree in being awkward, so that's my specialism. I may start adding that to my CV, you never know. So this is what the hair extension looks like. This is a halo because I have discovered that is like my favourite type of hair extension. It's super easy to apply, like even I can put it in and make it look kind of good, and that's saying something. I also like the fact that it just gives a lot of volume and it just looks really natural. I think the only downside is you can't really like manoeuvre your hair around it, so I think you'd have to just like pretty much like wear your hair down a lot. But oh my gosh, I don't mind because whenever I'm popping hair extensions in, I'm feeling fabulous that day, so I'd probably wear my hair down anyway. If you've not seen the halo hair extension before, basically you have the hair extension on a lace band, and then you have it's like a bit of a It's like a string, but it's not because it's plastic. It's like a cable, but then it's not a cable. It's like that. That's what it is, because I don't know what it's called. It's a bit stretchy, and then the idea is that you put your hair down, it goes over your head like that, and it's called a halo because you want to have the stringy bit going over like the halo over your head. You want it to be laying at the base of your kind of head and kind of where your neck meets your head, and then you want the other band to be like going like round above your ears, and then you get some kind of rat tail comb, which I never got with my first one, and you use that to like pull your hair like out over the stringy bit. But do you know what, like last time it was talking about a rat tail comb, I never got one, and there's definitely no rat tail comb in this either. So I've not actually tried this one on yet, and I would try it today, but I think it would just look crazy because I have my hair crimped. Do you know what? I'm having a real moment again with crimping. I know I went through this crimping phase in 2021, but I've gone head first back into it again because I have really thin hair naturally, and I just find that when you crimp your hair, it gives you so much volume. And also it just feels really, really nice to have like voluminous hair. If you put your hair up in like a sassy bun, oh my gosh, hello volume. If you put your hair in a ponytail, oh my gosh, hello, too much volume. And then your hair's down, and just look at that. Oh my gosh, I know it's probably very damaging for your hair, but it's not like I'm doing it all the time. Like I do it, like I wash my hair once a week, and then I would just like crimp it. The crimp literally like it stays in all for a week. So you only have to do it like once, and I spray my hair with all heat defense products and everything. Although I'm a bit cynical about how much they actually do protect your hair. But that's a conversation for a whole other time. For now, I'll just carry on spraying it in ignorant bliss, you know? So, no girl, you can't, no, girl, no. Girl, come on. No, you can't be playing with that, sweet girl. Oh my gosh. So I've got like my phone charging over there, and Salem's just like trying to claw the cable. It's like, girlfriend, no. Oh, these cats, honestly, I love them so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I love them, I adore them. They're part of the family, and I would not have it any other way. But Sphinx cats are super high maintenance, and I knew that going into buying them, but very high maintenance. And yes, Salem's in heat again. Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? I thought we had at least another 3 months. But no, and she's booked in for her spaying, but it's not until March because apparently the vets are just inundated with like cats needing to be spayed at the moment. So anyway, guys, so this is what the hair extension looks like. It's kind of like a beach blonde at the top, and then it ombres down into this gorgeous pink, which I really, really love. Like, this is like what I would like my natural hair to look like. I love that it's got these beautiful, like, super bouncy curls. And the best thing about this, it's quality, of course, but also the fact that this cost me, I think it was $9.99. I will double check that because some of them were $9.99, some of them were $12.99, and I cannot remember which this was, but I'll like confirm it down there. But this was just from Amazon, and OMG, like I could not recommend like enough. Is this a rat tail comb? I've just found it. I was thinking it was gonna be more of like a comb because it said it was a comb, but look, I just found this little baggie. You know, whenever I see these little baggies, I always think drugs. I know you do too, like, because they always come in. Not that I know, I don't know from personal experience, obviously, like just when I've seen it in films. Okay, oh my gosh, what's going on today with me? Well, actually, I can tell you, it was that gigantic coffee you had, girlfriend. That was it. In this little baggie, we have a little spare bit of stringy bit, which I don't know, it worries me that they've included that, because now I'm thinking, is there a chance the stringy bit could snap? And I'm going to have to replace it. That's way outside of my comfort zone. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But anyway, so we have that. That's not a rat tooth tail comb. Like, that's just a standard, like, you know, what do they call them? Kirby clip. What's that clip called, guys? That's too my head in now. But it's just a standard clip. Like, I have a whole pack of these, like, in my cupboard that I never use. Do you know what? I was excited for a second. I thought only fun came in these little bags, but now I'm just thinking, no, not always. Okay, so next we have a Morphe palette, and I actually got this for a Christmas present from my stepdaughter, and I just thought, wow, like what a wonderful present. I was so chuffed with this. So I've not really tried that many Morphe like eyeshadows, honestly. I know that they had, I feel like their heyday is kind of, it's been and gone a bit, and I know that they were wrapped up in like lots of different scandals. I've tried actually the second Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration. I've tried that. I thought the eyeshadows were okay, but like nothing too special, honestly. And I know that it, okay, so yes, I would say that the cost of Morphe is kind of mid-range. So, I mean, it's not like I was expecting like brilliant quality, but yeah, from memory, I don't think I really like the Jaclyn Hill palette because I don't know where it is. And generally, if I don't know where a palette is, it kind of is a good indicator that I wasn't too impressed with it because I've kind of fecked it off. So this palette is called the Mickey and Friends Truth Be Bold. I absolutely love the front cover, although I hate anything to do with Disney, apart from Nightmare Before Christmas. But I mean, I don't really think of Disney when I think of Nightmare Before Christmas, but I just don't like Disney. I don't like it. And it's fair enough, like, if you like Disney, then that is great. Like, I'm sure I love loads of stuff. Like, you probably wouldn't be wearing a Where's Wally top, but I would. So, and also this is my son's top. You probably wouldn't wear your son's clothes, but I would. So, you know, it's fine. Like, I love the fact we're all different, but yeah, Disney, not really for me. But guys, look at this palette. I just think this is so interesting. So interesting. I feel like you could create so many different looks with this palette. I like the fact we've got cool tones, we've got warm tones, we've got bright poppy summery colours, and then we have like muted, like dulled down, kind of subdued shades. We've got pastel shades, we have a neon, we've got some shimmers, but I would say that this palette is predominantly matte by the looks of things. I'm really interested in this gorgeous kind of cherry red shade. The orange looks really nice. The purple. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shades within this palette that I just want to get on my eyes right now. I want to know, would you be interested to see like some kind of, you know, first impression, maybe like, would you like to see me create a look with the palette? Just let me know. Like, I feel like that. I love this. It looks good. Maybe this will be my new thing to go on the wall. I'm going to have to find a new thing to go on the wall. What should I find? I feel like a neon light would be really good. Or maybe I could move rainbow from there to there. That maybe. Oh my gosh. I feel bad. Unicorn is still here in the room. And I'm already talking about replacing so that's just sad. But okay guys, so we're going to move on to the AliExpress part of this haul. So first things first, I've not said that before and it sounded really good to say it. I liked it. So I got this kind of cut crease assister. Okay, so this is like the first time I'm actually opening it, and yeah, so that's what we have there. Okay, I don't know what these are. We have like these rubbery things, which I assume the rubbery things, yeah, so they right, so they fit over there like that. These silicone things are in all different like shapes and sizes. Right, so you've got this one which is just like an eye shape one. Okay, so that's an eye shape one. And then, oh no, because you've got an okay, oh my gosh, you're watching this thinking, Anwen, will you ever read instructions, like ever? No. Yeah, so basically you've got 3 different styles, and then you've got the pair because you've got the shape to suit, you know, whichever lid it is you're doing. So I would never have thought of that. I would have just put like one of each shape in. So you have like this one, which is kind of a curvedy one, which I think, would that go there? That would be like if you were doing, you know, that look where you've got like the double eyeliner kind of look. So you've got that one. You've got this shape, which is just like your typical rounded kind of cut crease shape. You've got this one, which is more of just like a smaller kind of cut crease where you could potentially put eyeliner on top. So I like the fact that you've got the 3 different kind of styles of cut crease. Generally, when I do my cut crease, it's only one style, and that is fecked up style. I like the stick as well. I like the stick. I feel like very professional, like, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know what it's like, but I like it. I think the idea is that you gotta put, this seems quite big. Are you in agreement with me? Like, that seems big. Like, I don't want to ruin my look, but, you know, say if I were to, like, put that there, that just seems quite massive, honestly. Like, has this been created for the BFG or something? I think the idea is that you put your, you know, you like your concealer or eye primer, like whatever you use to create your cut crease. I think you kind of just like paint it onto there and then you stamp this. So I think it's like a stamper. You stamp, you know, you've done your cut crease. So I think that's the idea. I am quite cautiously optimistic as to whether it would actually work. It sounds like it would be the easiest thing in the world, but then so did those fucking eyeliner stickers. So I will believe it when I see it. But if you would like to see me try these soon, just let me know. I mean, I'm definitely going to try them, but obviously, like, let me know if you would really like to see them. Okay, so next I got a magic liquid eyeliner. This is from the Anwen brand. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, fancy. I hope you can really see this because it looks so good. So, wow. Okay, so I think I must have bought this just for the fact that I thought the packaging just looks so gorgeous. I don't know if it's got anything special to it other than the fact that it's a black eyeliner because it claims to be magic, but oh, do you know what? I think the only thing magic about this is the packaging and that it just looks so cute. At first glance, she doesn't look the most opaque if I'm being quite honest, but I will reserve judgment until I've actually tried her. No, I won't, because I've just told you it doesn't look the most opaque. Okay, so next I have a product that I'm actually really intrigued by. So this is by the Fever brand, who in my experience have actually been like a really good, consistent, high quality but very affordable brand. So I purchased their eyeshadow stick / lip crayon. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, say what now? Like, how could something be like an eyeshadow like stick but also lip crayon? I know, I'm kind of thinking the same thing you are. I think to myself, are we trying to be something for everyone? Instead of just being great at one thing, we're just trying to be a master at everything. Good at everything, but master of none. You know the phrase I'm thinking about, don't you? This is what she looks like. Kind of stylish, kind of giving me KKW vibes. Will you look at that? So I'm just going to do a little swatch there. Oh my gosh, guys. That shade is so gorgeous, like so gorgeous. I don't know why, but this kind of, you know, kind of like deep plum, it makes me think Vampire Bride. Maybe one time I saw like a vampire like getting married, a Vampire Bride in like a movie, and I just thought, wow, I want that look. Like, can I have her look? I'm not quite sure like how it's going to work on the lips, but oh, it's so gorgeous. This is in the shade Amethyst, and they did actually have a bunch of other shades. Like, each one was as beautiful as the next, and I had a real problem like actually picking which one to go for, and I almost got two, but then I thought, no, Anwen, just get one, see if you actually like the product, and if you like the product, then get them all. Like, that's what I was thinking. So I was very sensible, but if I like this, I'm going to have the whole collection because this, I mean, I'm feeling like really good vibes about this. Okay, so next we have a lipstick, again by Anwen. Oh my gosh. So the last time I tried out some Aliexpress makeup, I tried out a Anwen lipstick. It was actually the same exact packaging as this, so I can only assume it's the same line. I have really bad memory, so I can't remember for show, but I really like the other one that I tried, and I'm sure I'm gonna like this one. So this one is kind of like a pinky coral shade. The other one that I tried was, it's kind of like a nudie pink, whereas this one is more of like, it's like a peach. It's definitely got some peach to it. That looks really good. It's kind of like a coral. Should we land on coral? Because otherwise I'm probably going to keep throwing out shade names. We'll say coral. Formula is kind of like a cream sheen formula. It gives your lips like a juicy look, which I'm so into. I'm just on this mission, like it's an eternal mission to find the most perfect dupe for the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Julie, because that colour is perfect and I can't find it in any other lipstick. NARS have discontinued it, so oh my gosh, until the day I die I will be searching for the most perfect dupe. Okay, so next I got an eyeshadow palette, and this is called the Roto Pro Eye Palette. So this is in the shade 04. I vaguely remember buying this, but not really. I think it's, right, before I open it up, okay, if memory serves me well, I think it's kind of like a very cool toned, like grey, just a cool tone palette. And I think it's only mattes. Okay, let's see how good my memory actually is. Da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. So unless they've sent me the wrong shade out, yeah, this is nothing like I imagined it would be or remembered it would be. Couldn't be more different from what I actually said, could she? I mean, cool toned. No, this is warm toned. Greys, dark, only mattes. Geez, so I'm trying to film a video, right? And I've had 3 phone calls so far, like 3 phone calls. Like, well, nobody phones me ever, apart from when I'm filming. And then every fecker in the world decides, let's call Anwen for a chat. I'll have a chat with Anwen. I'll give her a call. Only when I'm filming. You know what? I actually think that this looks really, really nice from what I can see, because I have no lighting in here. Like, why did I not switch my light on? Oh my gosh, like, that would have helped, wouldn't it? I was thinking to myself, like, why can I not really see anything? Okay, so I'm just going to look up. I'm getting to that age now. You know when, like, you have to, like, either come really close to something or move it away to be able to actually see it? Oh my gosh. So, do you know what? This looks very nice. It's kind of mauvey. We've got a kind of plum in there. We've got a aubergine. We have a pale pink. Sorry, that's boring, isn't it? I could be showing you. So this is really nice. We've got a mauve shade in there. We've got a plum. We've got an aubergine. We've got a dusky pink. We've got like a peachy pink. And then we have these 3 shimmers, which again all look very complementary to the mattes. We have this little sassy friend at the corner. It's kind of like a chunky glitter. So, oh my gosh, that looks really nice. Really nice. I mean, oh, guys. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that to be as gorgeous as it actually is. Let me do a little swatch. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, all of a sudden I want to create like some kind of unicorn, mermaid, nymph kind of look. That is so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's made my day. I know, it doesn't take much, does it, guys? I'm actually very intrigued by this. I'm just going to, oh my gosh. These mattes feel so smooth. Do you know what? I actually think these are that kind of hybrid kind of thing between a matte and a cream. Why am I not remembering any name? Like I say, why am I not remembering any names today as if I always can remember everything? I never can. It's kind of like, oh, what's the word? Like, why can I not think of the word? It's not cream. It's not a powder. It's, oh, I don't know. There's a word for it and I cannot remember it. But, oh, this looks really good, guys. I am going to try this ASAP. Like, really, this is going to be on my eyes before we know what to do with ourselves. Well, it's probably going to be a couple of days. But, okay, so the final thing that I got was some eyeliner and eyeshadow stencils, because we all know I need a little bit of help, don't we? It says 6 models for eyeliner, 6 models for eyeshadow. You just like stick the stickers on. Hopefully these will be better than the other fucking eyeliner stickers I've used recently, but you stick the sticker on and then you can just like, you know, like you would do a stencil. You can just colour in the middle, or you can just use it as a guide and end up with like fabulous eyeshadow or eyeliner, because let's face it, we all know I need a lot of help with my eyeliner, so I don't really get why this fox is there. Okay, so these are literally just like stickers. They kind of have that kind of, you know, like a fabricy, like plaster kind of feel. Yeah, I don't really get these, honestly. I just think that these may end up being more of a challenge than actually just trying to do, you know, a wing yourself, but I'm going to give these a go soon. Oh, I thought you only got 1 pack, but you don't. So that's the eyeliner, right? Okay. So this is the eyeliner pack and this is the eyeshadow pack. And I think they're both exactly the same. So anyway, I'm going to be trying these soon. I'm also going to be trying, the cut crease tool. I feel like, you know, I used to love watching Bunny. You know, she used to, Great Bunny, Graveyard Girl. She used to do that. Does this thing really work? Like, oh my gosh, like I grew up watching, I say I grew up watching that. I didn't. I was like in my late 20s. But I like to think I grew up watching her because I just love those videos so much. I don't know, does she still make them? Because I've not really checked her out in a while. Like, I used to love the fact that, you know, she would appear on video without any makeup on, and I used to be really, like, I don't know, inspired by that, because you very rarely see people, like, particularly like beauty YouTubers on YouTube without makeup on, and I used to really like the fact that she would just be like really laid back, relaxed. She was just like herself, and I really, really liked that. It was just like you got the impression that she couldn't be asked putting her makeup on that day, so she didn't, but she's gonna film anyway, and I love that. Because I often feel like, oh, I need to always put makeup on and like have a full face of makeup for filming, but I don't really think you do. Even if you are talking about makeup, you don't really need to. But I suppose it's nice to make the effort though, because I never ever do, ever. Okay, so guys, I am going to go, but I cannot wait to try these products soon. Let me know which of these items you'll be most interested in seeing me try. Will it be the Fira Beautiful Cream Eyeshadow slash Lipstick? Will it be the cut crease tool? Will it be the stencils that are probably going to be absolutely shit and I'll be so disappointed? Just let me know and I will get to filming these videos soon. I just want to say thank you so much as always for being here. I just feel like I can never stop saying thank you because I just appreciate you all so much. I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, like whatever you're doing. I hope you have a great time. Stay positive and I'll see you soon.